Welcome back, everyone. So I am so excited about bringing on my next guest, who's been on with me several times. I'm so excited about having her here. She is Suzanne Ryan with H Financial Coaching. So welcome back to the show. Today you said that you want to talk about financial freedom. So tell everybody what we're going to talk about.
Carol, thanks for having me back today. We are going to talk about financial freedom, and I believe that every single person listening to your radio show today has the possibility of obtaining financial freedom.
Wouldn't that be nice? Everyone listening, wouldn't you just feel like you had financial freedom and financial security? That's really what we want. Happiness, money. It's all about money. You need money to live, don't you?
Yes. And so let's get a definition of what financial freedom actually is, because it's a term that's being thrown out by so many different people, and we need to decide what is it exactly. And financial freedom means that you are able to make choices in your life. Your finances support your lifestyle. So you can choose to work or you can choose to not work. But either way, your money's working for you and you can do what you want.
Now, we want to get out right away that you're not a financial advisor. This is not what you do. Tell everybody, exactly what a financial coach is.
Okay. So I'll now start by saying what I'm not. So I'm not a CPA. I'm not a financial advisor. I do not take your money and invest it for you. However, what I do is sit down and spend some time and have a conversation about what is working for you in your personal finances and what's not working. And then we create balance in your life, and part of that balance's goal is also to live the life that you're living right now, but also to create financial freedom in your future.
And to be able to have balance in your life. She doesn't tell you not to do certain things. That's not what it's about. She wants you to do the things you want to do, but she's going to show you how you can have balance by being able to have it all, right?
That is absolutely correct.
So we're going to open up the lines to the audience and have everyone call in and get entered in to win. We've got this balance and intention session, and it's a 30-minute. It's free to you guys out there. And talk about your client. Let's tell them who you're looking for.
Okay, the client that is my ideal client. I love working with professionals, and I love working with entrepreneurs, especially the solopreneur. And we sit down and the clients that I'm working with that are solopreneurs, we are going through their personal finances. We're organizing and working on their and setting their systems up in place for their business finances. So what we're finding is there's like 27 million people out there who are going to go from working for somebody else and being having that paycheck coming in the next 2 years. Those 27 million people are going to be out on their own. They're going to be solopreneurs. They're going to be consultants. They're going to do their own thing, but they don't have the financial savvy in order to support what they're going to be doing. And so that is a great client for me because I can help them make it happen.
Now, she will help with anybody that wants a little bit of financial coaching.
Yeah,
Believe me, she will. And there's a lot of people out there. We can all use it, actually. You can call in here and get this balance and intention session. It's a 30-minute free-to-you session. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll-free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You could check her out on her website. It's T&HFinancialCoaching.com. Okay, let's talk. Today you said you got the first tool that you want to talk about is what?
Yes, so I'm here today to share 3 tools that people can use for their personal finances. The first tool is to understand the concept that there's only 2 things that you can do with your money. And when you take it down to the very basic level, there's actually only 2. And that is you can receive money and you can give money. So you can earn money and you can spend money. So it's the money in, money out. And it sounds really simplistic and super simple, but we all know it's quite complicated.
Right, because I never have enough money coming in, right?
Yes. And part of what most of what I do with my clients is my programs are educational. And so when my clients are educated and they understand how money works and what the options are for them. We open up different possibilities and educate on those and get them organized. Then what we're finding is that takes away the fear and the overwhelm that a lot of people are experiencing with their finances. The stress level is so reduced because they understand how money works and they can speak the money language of money.
Okay, that's okay.
Said
That's
it backwards.
So, but the money, the language of money, and that is so important. And again, everybody should be able to do this. And of course, she does love to work with business people.
Yes.
But
I have a client a couple clients I'm working with, and they are solopreneurs. They have great businesses, but they actually don't understand the language of money. And so they don't understand how to talk to their CPA. They don't understand how to talk to their financial advisor, how to find a financial advisor, what questions to ask. And so I'm working through the process with them of what do they need to know, what do they want to know, and educating them on that so that they can run their business better and they understand how money works.
Well, what I also know about you is you will help, let's say, that entrepreneur, that solopreneurs, who you call them, who, let's say you start, everybody knows this, we start a business, we're really excited, we don't plan it, right, and we just start running, and then we have to keep on running and running and running, and before you know it, you turn around, it's 5 years, 10 years, or whatever. They don't pay themselves correctly, right?
Right.
That's big. That a lot of people don't do that.
That's really huge.
So you help people with things like that. What else?
do. I also help with setting up the system so that when it's you're not spending money that you should be saving for your quarterly taxes. That's number one. I can help people create teams. So if you don't have a CPA and you've been doing your taxes and now it's more complicated, I have people that I know and trust that I can refer, and you can see if you want them on your team. So it isn't about being solo. It's about part of it is also creating the team, and I'm part of your team that will help you succeed in your business.
And what I also like about you, too, is that it's not about just telling them, it's showing them how to do it.
Yes. So before I was a financial coach, I was an elementary educator. And so
that's so wonderful, because now you really made it easy just by being that.
I do, because actually I have this ability to understand what you don't know by asking the right questions and what you need to know, and then creating the plan for you that will address exactly what you need.
And in a simplistic way.
Yes.
So you understand it. So we've got our lines open here, and everyone's getting entered in to win. It's a balance and intention session. It's 30 minutes. It's free to you or anyone you know. I believe everyone should have one from her. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You could check her out. It's TNHFinancialCoaching.com. You can also call her direct. Her phone number is 480-353-9849. Are we on 2?
We are.
What is 2?
2 is the Brave Budget Strategy, which is only the Brave Budget Strategy is one part of a complete financial plan. So I work with my clients to create a budget, but we also work to create a complete financial plan. So when you think budget, it's just one piece. You need to have the whole plan. And TNH Financial Coaching is the home of the Brave Budget Strategy.
And I love that.
Yeah.
We've talked about it on the show.
So for people who aren't familiar, what it is I want people to be brave. There's about 90% of Americans who are not budgeting right now. So if you're not budgeting, it's okay.
That's okay. Welcome to my club.
You're in that group. But we want you to be in that top 10% and use this strategy, because that is what is going to take you into financial freedom. And so the Brave Budget Strategy stands for five different acronyms. So B is for balance. And we want to balance your finances with your lifestyle. We want to balance your income with your spending and saving. And that's really, really critical. So we create the balance. That's the perfect balance for you. And R is for reliable. So if you are budgeting and you're following the financial plan that you have, what you find is your money becomes reliable because you understand it, you're working with it, and it's just there for you when you need it. It's very reliable for you. A is for abundance. Okay. When you follow the Brave Budget strategy, it's a 70-30 plan, which a lot of people haven't heard of. But what that means is you're spending 70% and you're saving 30%. So you are not the person that gets to the end of the month with hopes and wishes and they don't have any money left. You are the person that gets to the end of the month and you have 30% to invest in your future and invest in your financial freedom.
Get to VE quickly. Go.
Okay. V is for versatile. So we are all in different ages and different phases of our life.
And E?
And E is for easy, because if it's not easy, you're not going to do it.
Exactly, but she makes it easy. That's what I love about her. It's fine. TNHFinancialCoaching.com. Call in here and get this. Everybody should have it. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. It's a balance and intention session, and it's free to you. So we are talking with Suzanne Ryan right now. She's the owner of T&H Financial Coaching, and we do have our lines open here. I know we talked a little bit about the business owners, but that you work with them a lot, but also that you would work with anybody. And anyone's listening to this, believe me, we all need financial coaching. It's not about necessarily having a financial advisor. This is something that's your daily life, whether it's your business or your just personal life, where you need somebody because she can help you do this not only efficiently, but easily. You come up with some great, I've done some of them, just things that you put out there, and they work. And I think that's really neat. And I love that about you. And you make it simple. And what I also love more than anything is that you do not take away from people and say, well, you can't have the love of that, let's say, coffee that you want. If that's what you want them to have it, but you want them to learn where to save in other areas, in other places. Now, we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered into when it's a balance and intention session. This is a 30-minute session, and it's free to you guys out there. And our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Call in and get it. You're going to love it. Our number here is 602-277-5369. You can check her out. It's TNHFinancialCoaching.com. Okay, so number 3.
So I help my clients to be brave, to be balanced, to have the balanced, use the Brave Budget strategy, to be part of that 10% of Americans that are budgeting and taking care of their finances and understanding how money works so that they can create financial freedom. The third tool is to be consistent, because in order to create wealth over time, in order to create that financial freedom, you have to put money away. You have to save money every month. You have to do the budgeting every month. You have to follow your plan every month. Yes, the budgeting strategy is versatile, but you still have to follow the plan. And so I have a couple clients that I have gotten from your show, and they started a year ago or more, and they've actually gone through the regular program that I offer, and they are now in the annual program. So we're meeting once a month, and we are helping them stay on track and be accountable. So I have a couple clients who are meeting once a month and a couple clients who are still meeting twice a month. And it's amazing the progress that they're making.
It's amazing.
Yes. So just last week, I had a client comment, I have never had this much money before. And they were looking at the numbers, because we go through the numbers every month for the accountability. And it was, the look on his face was, I just was like, yes.
You know what? Here's the other thing you just said. It's a guy, too.
That's
the thing. And it's not, because you think women.
I love my guy clients.
Yeah, but guys need it, too. And I think they love it. They love when they get into it with you, and they do stay with you because they see the progress that they're making.
Oh, yeah.
And when you see the bottom line, that the numbers are there and the numbers look good. And again, listen, I'm not one that makes a ton of money, but what I say is that when I listen to what you said and your little ideas that you came up with, if you just follow some of the things that she says, wow, you turn around one day and you've got money somewhere that you can maybe go on a little trip or you can do something. That's financial freedom.
That's exactly what this client is doing. They're going to Vegas.
Man,
how
I
cool
want to
is
go.
that? Yeah. So, but
Now, how he's got to spend his money wisely, though.
Well, he budgeted for the trip.
See, there you go.
So,
Yeah, that's what my ex used to do. You used to say, well, I went knowing I was going to lose, spend that money. And
Right.
you've got to budget it. There
So
you
it doesn't
go.
matter if you're going to Vegas or Hawaii or Disney. It doesn't matter where you go. You set that amount. You have that amount ahead of time, not afterwards, so that when you come back, you just pay for everything.
Right.
It's absolutely phenomenal.
And you have a great time. You leave the word no home. Didn't I just say that earlier? That's exactly where I got it from your idea, because I
Yes.
get to. I can.
You can, and everybody can. And so that's part of the financial freedom, is you have the choice, the possibility to make good decisions like that, so that you can do what you want to do with your money instead of your money controlling you.
Right. And now a lot of people can say, well, you know what, we can go on and get an app, right? And they can try. They're so different. So different. Let's talk about that.
So an app is not educational. All an app does is track what you're doing, assuming that you put the numbers in to begin with. Okay? It's going to track what you spend on your credit cards, your bank account, or whatever. What I offer people is educational. It's truly educational. And because it has the education and the tips that will help you succeed, then that's how you create financial freedom. You have to understand how money works.
Understanding it, understanding your books, understanding, where your money's going, what you're doing with it, right?
Yes.
It's all about that. So, okay, anything else you want to talk about before we go?
So I know a lot of people listening either have debt or know someone with debt. So they might have credit card debt, they might have student loan debt, they might have a vehicle debt, and they probably don't understand how debt actually works. And so that's also one piece of the complete financial plan is debt management. So all of my clients have been paying down their debt. I had 2 clients last week who paid off like 3 credit cards, and they're like, woohoo!
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
It's like life is good. And about half of my clients are working on student loan debt, and we're plugging away at it. We're making it happen, and they're so happy because that just lifts this burden off of them, and they have the freedom then to choose what they want to do.
It's all about knowing your finances and knowing how to do it, and knowing have somebody that is going to help you make it easy, make it fun.
Yes, I actually play games with my clients.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, I made up games.
Then the boys like
help
it
them
better
learn.
than the girls, I bet.
They laugh. They think it's funny.
But
they know. They know it
well,
works.
Right.
Yeah.
See, it's games work
They
very
do.
well.
They do. Games work.
And the thing is when it's simple and it's easy, you can't wait to do it. And when you understand it and you see it's working, you even can't wait.
You can't wait to do it more.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered into win this balance and intention session. What the first thing it starts off with is obviously a conversation.
Yes. So the free balance and intention session is normally a $195 value. And for your listeners, we're giving it away free. I can offer a few for the rest of the month. So that's pretty awesome that if people want to take advantage. And what we do is we have a conversation about what's going on in your financial life right now and where do you want to be. Then we talk about whether we can be, whether we're a good fit or not. And if we're not, that's great. If I can't help you, I will tell you or that and refer you to perhaps someone who can. Or we might end up working together. And then that's when we have further conversations and we have the education programs start kicking in.
Now, again, the number to call here for this is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Your client, you say that you work a lot with, is the business who? The business people that you like to work with, you were talking about? That are sole practitioners or small businesses,
Yes.
Does it matter?
No. I work with everybody. So I have clients ranging in age from about 30 to 72, and mostly female.
But men as well.
2/3 females, about 1/3 men, and then we're going to add another third in and really have bad math, and that is I also work with couples. So the couples who, especially now, tax time's coming around, it's getting to be, just at the end of the month, we have savers and spenders in relationships, and I help them work that out and create a plan that they both can agree on.
How about people that are to get some money back from the IRS? What to do with that?
Yes.
Let's talk about that for real quickly.
Yeah,
because it's right around the corner. I know you're going to talk about big time next time you're on, but
and some people use that the tax they get back as a savings plan, and then they go spend it, and when they could be making better choices. And so it's all about making a plan and including that in your financial plan.
And it's all about knowing your numbers and making it life easy so that you have financial freedom, financial security. There's nothing like it. When you can sleep at night and you just know exactly what's going on, where the money's coming, where it's going, right?
Yeah, there's no stress. You're just like happy.
You're happy. And you know what?
Yeah.
You're educated, and that's what it's about more than anything. You're educated, and it feels really good, and it's empowering, right?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Let's talk about empowering.
So, my clients who, especially the women who now understand, they're solopreneurs, they understand how money works now, their eyes are open. They are focused like a laser on financial success. Their businesses are growing. It's amazing and there's fantastic to watch.
There's a lot of people out there that are listening right now. Maybe you've just gone through a divorce. She can relate to you too with that, and she helps people with that too. People who are couples who fight about money all day long. Anybody could use this. We all want financial freedom. So check her out on her website. It's T&HFinancialCoaching.com. You can call her direct. Her phone number is 480-353-9849. But keep on calling here. Get entered in to win this balance and intention session. It's 30 minutes long. It's absolutely invaluable. It really is. It's $198 value, free to you guys out there. And so take us up on it. Everyone should have it. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. I know that she makes it super, super easy, super, super fun, and everything that she talks about works. I've tried it, and I know. So give us a call here. Get this. Our number here, 602-277-5369.